Hey guys, IzDaisho here again with some more constructed. As you can see, it's still 16 2-stars. I haven't broken it yet. Still am recording everything that I am playing in terms of the ranked ladder. So we'll see how many games it can take me. I'm not really expecting this series to last. Well, I guess if it takes me 200 games, then that's going to be somewhere around 30 videos. So that's not so bad. But I might never get to Legend if I keep playing bad decks like this. But I don't know, hopefully, it's been a few hours. There's a chance that I might not be playing against a whole bunch of Legends. Well, this guy got to rank 20 last season, so I don't know if I can beat him. But, do I want to keep a backstab? Yeah, I'll keep one backstab. Could be a mistake. It really depends on what type of deck my opponent's rocking here. Maybe I should have mulliganed it, because he's probably going to be playing with a control deck. I guess on the off chance that it's an aggro deck, it's worth keeping one backstab. I don't know. Yeah, he's probably going to be a control deck. Obviously, since I already have the Deadly Poison in hand, it's not going to be worth swinging. Oh, I guess it could have been worth swinging. I don't have a 3-drop. There aren't that many in the deck that I really want to play on turn 3. So it would have been reasonable, I think, actually, to attack there, because chances are this turn is just going to be hit. There's a Sun Fury Protector. I can drop that here. Even though he's playing Frothing Berserker, it still could be aggro. Yeah, so it might seem like a mistake to play the backstab first, because then I take more damage, but I have no other option. Because if I wait until after, then I don't get it off. Okay, so if I hit first, then I can't backstab after, obviously. It's pretty simple. I don't know why I'm explaining this. Every once in a while, you get people who are not sure of the reasoning behind all of your plays. But there we go. He's going to get some value out of this Fiery War Axe. He's going to be able to kill that, and chances are decent that he's got a Slam in hand or something. Like a Slam is basically the Slam plus Fire War Axe, perfect answer to this. So maybe not. Or maybe it's a Shield Slam. That I can live with, because Shield Slam is pretty good against me for the most part. So we just 2 for 2'd. He killed my Sun Fury Protector and my Chillin' Yeti for his Fiery War Axe and a Shield Slam. And Shield Slam is a pretty valuable card, so I'm not really too concerned with losing it here. And this is like a pretty good hand now. I've got this Sprint, so that could really help in this kind of matchup. He's got another Fiery War Axe, okay. And then here's the Slam. Alright. I can get behind this. I mean, it's not great for me, obviously, but I'm not in terrible shape either. Backstab's not a great draw. Really wish I had something else to do with my mana this turn, but we're forced to just do that. I mean, it's not worth hitting him with the dagger. He's at 22, but he's got 2 shield blocks in deck, so there's a good chance that he's going to be able to do that. He's just going to kill my guy here. But yeah, I can use another backstab to take out this Armor Smith. Not too effectively, but yeah, this is going to be an okay turn for me because I'm going to be able to clear the board and still sprint so I can refill, restock, get some action going on here. There's a Big Game Hunter, very good in this matchup. Sun Fury is fine, Eviscerate, and there's a Blood Mage. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take this out. I could have attacked the face here and then next turn gone for a dagger plus a Blood Mage and then killed the Armor Smith that way, but to be honest, it's not really a concern either way. There is a Baron Geddon. So I'm just going to take that guy out with an Eviscerate here. Not really a problem. Yep, just hit that thing with an Eviscerate, and yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and drop this Sun Fury Protector here. I'd rather get the full boost out of the Defender of Argus next turn if I can, rather than just half it this turn. It could be a little bit risky if my opponent drops a Cruel Taskmaster to take this guy out, but even then, I'm still not losing out too much on value, so I'm okay. Slam, sure. So that was going to kill it anyway. Oh, he's going to do that and then go for a Whirlwind. Either way, it's still really like a 1-for-1 because killing this isn't really value for him. There's a Senjin. That's kind of annoying. Well, that's a good draw. That deck really doesn't have many targets for a Black Knight, so being able to hit it with anything is always good. And definitely going upstairs with the SI7. This is actually looking very good for me. My opponent doesn't really have good ways to deal with these things. He's still got his executes left, but he might not even have any ways to target my or to damage my creatures. So I'm gonna look to eviscerate or sap his threats right here. Ragnar. So hopefully this hits. Oh, actually I can just big game hunter it no matter what's gonna happen. But hopefully it hits me. All right, that's fine. It was probably the worst of the three, but either way. Still very happy with this situation. People have been shying away from Brawl recently, but my opponent is playing Frothing Berserker, so he's probably playing an outdated version. The newer versions don't play that. They hedge against the Hunters, and for some reason, Frothing Berserker is not very good against Hunters, partially because of Stampeding Kodo. But so I'm assuming that he is playing the other version, so I'm not going to add more threats to the board in case he does have a Brawl, which it looks like he does. Thankfully, my 5-3 survived, which is probably the best. Maybe the 4-4 is a little better. I don't really know. And Whirlwind, that looks like an Execute here, but I'm okay. My opponent's getting low on life. He's pretty behind on cards. I do need to establish a board presence here. Hopefully I draw an Ancient Watcher. Perfect. I'm going to silence it right now because I want to get more threats on the board, and now I'm okay dumping everything I have on the board because my opponent just played his Brawl. There's very little chance that he's got 2 in deck. I mean, people are almost never played 2, so this looks like it's going to be okay for me. Gromash. I mean, I'm at 27, so even with a Cruel Taskmaster, this is not really a concern. And it depends on what he kills. He's probably going to kill the 4-5, so then I only have 6, 10, 11 damage. He's at 13. He could go upstairs, I don't know. And that might not even be worth sapping that. There's another Ancient Watcher. Yeah, it's not worth sapping. I should just kill it here because it's already down on health. I think it was a mistake for him to enrage it. He should have just killed my guy. I don't know. It seems like a mistake to me. I'm trying to decide. I think I just want to kill his guy here. I can't really see the downside in it, but I'm kind of struggling here. The sprint was really useful, and like that was the most important card that I cast this game, but I don't have too many more threats in my deck. Maybe the deck is a little bit threat light. Originally I was playing a Leroy Shadowstep combo so that I actually had some finishing power, but I don't have that in my deck anymore. My opponent's still got some big threats. There's a Cleave, not too much of a concern. I've got one more Spellbreaker. I've got a not a Chillwind Yeti, but something else. I don't know. A Tazdingo, maybe. I think I played my Chillwind Yeti already. Ah, Assassin's Blade. That's a good one. Okay, kill that thing. He gets to draw a card off it, which kind of sucks for me. But he played both his Whirlwinds already. He only played one Taskmaster, so he should be able to kill the Damage Golem at some point. But yeah, if I draw Deadly Poison, then this weapon might be able to get there. There's another Senjin. And there's a cool Taskmaster. Okay. Well, maybe I'll draw an Azure Drake. I still have one of those left in this deck. That was an error. Why was that an error? I'm not really sure. But Sap might be good here. Yeah. Is it good here? Doesn't really do anything. All it lets me do is take out the Taskmaster, which isn't doing anything anyway. I think I'm just gonna pass. Maybe I should have hit this once so that I could kill it next turn with... Well, I guess I can kill it next turn with this anyway. Ugh, this is bad. I mean, I really took control of this game, but I just could not finish it. Spellbreaker. Alright, so... probably gonna sap this. So, Spellbreaker this. Ugh. Alright, we're just gonna take this out. No, that's bad. I may as well just use this Eviscerate. This is going to be worse than my... Like, my 2-3 sticking around is going to be better than this Eviscerate. Alright. And I might be able to win the game next turn. I have 8, 10, 13. No, I can't win. He just has to armor up. And I think I'm out of Eviscerates. I can't remember. Yeah, I played one earlier. There's an Armor Smith, so that's going to give him some extra health here. Let's see what we can draw. Hopefully something that will allow me to win this game. Alright, well I can use that to draw more cards. And that is a very good draw here, because it allows me to just go upstairs with everything. And he can't really make favorable trades on the backswing. And we just got to dodge one more good card from him, and we should be able to take this one. This has been a really good game, though. He's probably playing a Black Knight, so that'd be a pretty good draw for him. I just need like one of my guys to survive and him to not put up like a big taunter or something like that. But that deck doesn't really play taunters. That's why I was so happy to... Oh, okay, it's just an execute. So that should be the game. He can kill my guy, but that's not really gonna... Yeah, I still have... He's at 7 and I have 8. Wow, okay, so that was a close game. This match should not be good for me. I got lucky in that I drawed... What is happening? How old am I? What? Okay, I got pretty lucky in that I drew the sprint early on. If I hadn't, I would not have been able to keep up with him. That's something that I really need to work on, because if... I'm actually going to change out the Shenzhen Shieldmaster for a Faceless Manipulator, I think. And that should give me some more staying power and ability to fight those kind of decks. I'm not really sure exactly what this deck needs, but that sap was really good for me at that time. I don't know. This deck is tough. It's not really too powerful. It's kind of just like middle of the road at everything. I think it's good against aggro, though. As you guys are well aware, though, I haven't really faced an aggro deck yet, have I? With the tokens deck, which is sort of aggressive, but it's more of a mid-rangey deck. I don't know. We'll see. Hondo. Alright, so we're playing against a priest. Already means that I think I probably want to keep this Yeti. All this other, I mean, maybe Sprint. It's probably going to be the most important card in the matchup. I'll keep it. Don't really have an aggressive start, but that's not really what I need against a priest. I mean, I guess I could have just tried to mulligan everything so I can draw a Spellbreaker into, or Ancient Watcher into a Spellbreaker. I don't know. That's a good draw. Gives me some options early on to get some stuff out. Alright, so my opponent's got Ancient Watcher as well. That's fine. He has Silence in that deck. Yeah, I think I do want to coin out a 3-drop here. I guess I deal damage to this. It's not like I'm going to kill it anytime soon, but it makes more sense to kill that than to damage himself. He's going to have time to heal up eventually, but he might feel pressured to heal his guy now instead of like actually make a play. Powered Shield, you got it. It's pretty good right now. And Silence. It is very good right now. He's just going to take my guy out, so I'm probably going to take his out as well. Just eviscerate that bro. Reason why I do that is because obviously he can heal back up and it's going to be an annoying threat to deal with, so I may as well eat the card disadvantage now and live to fight another day. Sun Fury Protector? Sure. This is where my hero ability being good is super relevant. So I could kill this. Yeah, I think I'm going to, actually. I don't get to do anything else this turn, which sucks. But, I'm pretty happy with just killing the 2-1, because my Chillwind Yeti is going to take 2 extra damage from that thing for no reason, so I don't really want to play it out right now. Next turn I can take out the thing is, like, this weapon is going to do double duty, because next turn I can backstab and take this guy out. And then refill my weapon, because I can play a 3-drop and restock the weapon. So he just did nothing this turn, which is fine with me. Alright, let's first backstab this. Just need to make sure I'm focused on what I'm doing. I made that mistake earlier, and that was really disappointing. It didn't end up mattering, but still, I mean, anytime you make clear mistakes like that, where you just play the wrong cards, like your brain says one thing and your body does another thing, that's not ideal. But as I've been saying all along, Sprint is probably the card that matters the most in this matchup. I mean, the reason why I was able to pinpoint my opponent on being a control deck pretty easily from the start. Control decks are generally, I mean, Priest can't really do much else. I've seen a couple of lists that are like aggressive Priest, but it's weird. That turn doesn't make any sense. I am definitely missing something, but it was a great draw. I can just take this out and go ahead and kill this thing. I don't know why he played the Northshire Cleric. I guess it must have been a situation where he just had a whole bunch of cards in hand that didn't do anything in that situation, so he wanted to play something that did, but I don't know. So I'm a little bit hesitant to run out another thing that this guy does well against, because Shadow Madness is a card, and my opponent already seems to have a situational hand, so he's not doing anything, dear God. That's a good draw. Well, is it? I'd rather just sprint here. Let's see. If I sprint, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 5, 9. I'll go up to 10 cards, right? Yeah, I'll go up to 10 cards on my draw. Wow, okay, I'm not attacking with the blade for sure. Deadly Poison on it, even though it's already used a charge, is still, I guess it's only marginally better. I get 2 extra damage out of it, but yeah, we got some cards now. Ragnaros the Fire Lord. Alright, that's a thing. Don't have my big game hunter, so could be an issue. I don't have an Eviscerate either, do I? No. I have a Deadly Poison, I have an SI7 agent. But I cannot kill that thing. It is troubling. Troublesome? Troubling some. Alright, well, I guess here's to hoping that we hit his Ragnaros. Come on, kill Ragnaros. Oh, yes. There's like a 50% chance that I just lose this game on the spot right there, but I didn't have any other options. I mean, I couldn't even kill that thing this turn. So you've got a Shadow Word Death. That's fine. Ugh, probably should have played around that, but it's not even that big of a deal. Double Deadly Poison, you say? I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. Probably gonna Deadly Poison at least once so I can kill that. And outside of that, I'm just gonna play an Earthen Ring Farce here. Yeah, that seems like a good enough turn. I'm not too concerned with getting too low. My opponent doesn't really have burst damage. I can't imagine he's playing any sort of burst damage. I'm trying to think, like, what could that deck possibly do? Could play like, no, that's not even good. It can't really do anything. Okay, not really a concern. Double Holy Nova, sure. So need 2 for 2. Got some damage through. I mean, that's not bad. But let's do some work here. I'm gonna kill that, and then I'm going to SI7 that, and may as well drop some taunters. Alright. Got a board presence, got huge card advantage thanks to my good friend Sprint. Even if he has a mind control here, which he does, I can just hit it with my face. It's gonna hurt, but oh, actually I could just Black Knight it. Now that I think about it. And then Drop some taunt on these bros. And go to work. I'm down to 12 life, but I'm not really concerned. There's not really... I mean, my opponent has 2 Holy Fires in deck, so I guess ideally I don't want to go below 10. Thought Steal. Well, I guess he can have 2 Eviscerates now. I don't really know how that works. I don't think I've played any... Oh, I did play 1 Eviscerate. Did I? I don't know. Impossible to tell. Alright, there's a Power Word Shield. You got it, my friend. What you got, bro? What you got? More Shire Cleric. And healing time. Alright, so he's back up to 25. I don't think I've got 25 on the table. I've got about 17-ish. So yeah, let's just go ahead and take this guy out. My opponent's played both of his board clears, so that's not really something that I have to worry about. That being said, there's nothing that I really want to silence, so I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold on to like everything. I guess I'll play the Thalnos now. I'll hold on to it in case I want to combo it. I don't know. I guess the Shadow Madness is... it's not that bad for me. Can't really kill 2 things. Okay. Well played. Alright, this is going a lot better than previously. We win the next one, we start our first little win streak. This game obviously... I don't know, my opponent didn't know exactly what he was doing the entire game, and there were just... Maybe his card choices were bad. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have bad card choices. He just didn't have the right cards and the right tools to beat me in that matchup. It could just be a bad matchup for him, for all I know. I really don't know. As I said, I'm learning just as much as you guys. My rogue experience is not great, so and not in depth. So learning the matchups is going to be part of this experience that we're going to enjoy together. All right. Finally got an Ancient Watcher in my opening hand. Do I want this Earthen Ring? Probably not. Probably? I'm probably not going to take any damage early on. Alright, let's drop it. I'm trying to look for a Spellbreaker. Backstabs aren't bad, but they're not good, actually. No, they're bad. I lied. I just straight up lied. Greetings, Traveler. The pleasure is mine. Alright, so turn 2... Turn 2, I'm gonna play a dagger. Deploy dagger. Because he gave me an awesome option. I mean, killing an Argent Squire with 1 hero ability is really sweet. No other hero ability can do that. And then next turn, I can... Ugh. Wish I had a backstab. Oh well, can't really do anything about this, so... Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit awkward. If I had made a dagger this turn instead of playing this, then next turn I could have just deadly poisoned and SI7 agented to kill this bro, but is this a Hammer of Wrath? Oh, Shield Master. That's not great. Well, Earthen Ring. Well, that does nothing, so... Looks like we're just going to put up a Taunter here. The problem with doing that is I still can't kill the thing next turn if I play Ancient Watcher and Sun Fury Protector. This is bad. I'm getting beaten down. Alright. Alright, I think it's still worth doing. There's a good chance that my next draw can help me out of this situation. And it's not worth attacking this into this just yet, so... Alright, we're not in the worst shape ever. But... it's not looking great either. Another Knife Juggler, you say? I guess I could use a Blade Flurry here. It wouldn't be terrible. An Elven Archer, so just dealing 1 damage all over the place. That was pretty fortunate for him. Come on, give me a cheap thing. Yes. Alright.
This guy's toast.
And I don't really see much of a reason to kill that. So we staved off the early invasion here. I should be able to take out that Senjin Shieldmaster with a Deadly Poison next turn and still gain some life back with an Earthen Ring. This is looking alright for me. So he's going to take out my... yeah, this is fine. He's probably also going to kill one of my guys with his Senjin instead of hitting me in the face, because that makes more sense. And that's okay. Eviscerate. I don't think I want to do that. I think I still want to make this play here. Okay, so we're about even on cards. We both have a weapon and 4 cards. I have 2 on the battlefield. The 2 in my hand are pretty good, so I'm feeling okay about this game. I may want to save a Spellbreaker for Tyrion or the Black Knight or something like that, or both. In the long run, his hero ability is better than mine. Avenging Wrath. That seems like a weird time to use it. I guess, I mean, that card isn't that good, but it being a 1-for-1 and 5 damage is alright. Do I want to put up a board presence here or just drop a sprint? Probably just drop a sprint. 3 and 4. Sweet. Good cards. Happiness. Sprinting. Like, once you stabilize against an aggro deck, if you can sprint... This is not an aggro deck, apparently. Man, I wish I had 1 more mana for this turn. Because I want to go this, into this, into this. Could overkill by... No. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, that's fine. This isn't really good, but... Alright, so we can just take this thing out.
This guy's toast.
Without really using any resources other than the 1 Eviscerate. Which I think is okay. So yeah, I think that my opponent's probably got a Tyrion in there somewhere, because this looks like a mid-range to aggressive deck. I don't want to put too much on the board, because he can clear it with an Equality Consecration at any point. That being said, we're looking alright here. Maybe I should have hit upstairs with my dagger last turn. Probably. It's going to turn out to have been the play, but... Because I kind of want to take this out, but... Alright, well, this is fine. You can't take out either of my guys right now. He could, like, Consecration and then hit my guy with True Silver, but that's alright, too. Because he's not really getting any value out of it. Aldor, Peacekeeper, you got it. And Reinforce. Faceless. Faceless, I don't really have anything good to Faceless right here. I will add 1 more thing to the board here with this Azure Drake. That's pretty good. But nothing else is going to go on the board. Dagger up, shift the turn. It's not worth running into a combo like that. That's like going to be his best way to get into this game. So I'm just going to look something up. I think I know this guy. Let's see. What did he say?
Reporting for duty.
Oh, he probably posted it. Alright, sorry. I should not be focusing on too many things at once. Okay. What's the game plan here? I'm probably just going to drop an Ancient Watcher. I'll silence it next turn. This thing's probably going to die. So I am going to take out the Ardent Squire, but I'll let the 1/1 stick around I don't even want to let it stick around. There's no point. It doesn't benefit me at all. I really want to figure out if because there's this guy who posted in like a group that I belong to about yeah, it totally is him. That's hilarious. About a paladin deck that he's playing. That is amazing. All right. So this is going to be 8, 10, 12. Not quite lethal.
Your magic shall not save.
Yeah, I do want to trade this off since it doesn't do me much good. I guess I'll hit there. I don't really mind a consecration still. And with Tyrion out, that's good. I could heal this up too, but again, I don't want to just get equality consecration. Yeah, so there's this guy who belongs to a group like the University of Maryland College Park Hearthstone group, and he was talking yesterday about this paladin deck, and I was like, oh, okay, what's the deal with it? And then he said that, yeah, he's streaming under the name Fizzler, and like when that popped up, I was like, have I seen this before? And now it's pretty clear. Divine Favor. So he just played the equality, hoping to draw into a consecration. Does not look like he got it. And this should be lethal. 8, 12, 14, yeah. I guess I also have a staff, but... I mean, that Divine Favor just came a little bit too late for him. But good games, my friend. Yeah, and I guess I'll post I'll post on the group talking to him about it. But anyway, got our cute little bonus star here, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Bye.